What It Look Like TV. We are back, changing the narrative. Thank you for joining me. On this one, we're going to talk about something that I kind of struck a nerve with in one of my shorts. I was just trying to explain just a couple of tips to young men, just a couple of tips for young husbands. And one of them was, one of the first ones and one of the most important ones was that you have to step away from your friends, especially your unmarried friends. And people got totally upset with me. Let's clear the air first off. To say that you're cutting these people off and you're never going to see them again, that is absolutely foolish. And that isn't by no means what I meant at all. So let's get that myth out the way. What I said was you need to start distancing yourself. And to be honest with you, once you reach the age of around 25, and if you have a lady, you have a household, you have a child, and you're actually considering getting married, or you actually already got married, you shouldn't have any time to be hanging with your friends like that for your friends to be the center of your universe. You a grown behind man. You have a lady, you have a baby, you have a house. If you don't have a house, you have an apartment. It's always something to do. It's always something that needs fixing if you have your own house. And if you have an apartment, 9 times out of 10, you don't have enough space. So it's always something that can be built, brought, or rearranged and switched up to create more space. If you're over 25 or approaching 25, and your whole friend circle has all this time on their hands for you guys to always be hanging out, that's a problem. Because that means nobody has nothing going on. Your 20s is when you're the youngest and your back is the strongest. You're supposed to be out here working hard. At least 40. And for real, it should be 60 in your 20s. You should be getting some OT. And if the OT ain't through the job, it should be some type of side hustle or something that you're doing to make a little extras. But it shouldn't be extra time with the homies. That's why I'm so flabbergasted, I'm gonna use a big word on y'all, that y'all want to argue me down in the comments section over friends. You don't build legacy with friends. Let me say that again so all y'all can get this and hear this. Friends are great, friends are needed, but you cannot build legacy with friends. You built a legacy in that house. And as far as not having the friends, your friends around your house, all y'all jumped in the comments section and took it somewhere where it didn't need to be. Why your friends not allowed around your lady, and you can't trust your friends. And it always came down to this trust that I must not have for my friends. This is what all y'all had to say about that. But none of y'all stopped for a second to think that that is my friend. I'm comfortable around that person. I have love for that person. My child doesn't have the same love for my friend the way that I have. And maybe my child doesn't want to see this person all the time. Your wife may not have a problem with your friend, but that's your friend. Maybe she doesn't want to see him all the time, the same way you don't want to see her friends all the time. But more importantly, maybe your children, especially if you have daughters, want to be able to go to the refrigerator at 8:30, 9 o'clock in their little pajama clothes and not feel like they're going to meet a random man in their kitchen or something of that sort. And that's just only fair. As a father, we should be trying to put our daughters in the safest, most comfortable position that we can when they're in their young, early years. And their house is supposed to be their safe place at all times, 24/7. And you should be trying to make that happen. So debating me about your friends, You sound weak and you sound confused. I just got to be honest with y'all. I just got to be 100% honest with y'all. Like I said, you're always going to have your friends. I have friends that I haven't seen in a handful of years, and when I see them, the same love is there like it was yesterday. But we are all grown men. We all have separate paths to walk. My path took me in one direction, their path took them in the other direction. But that doesn't mean that the love is any less. If you are over 25 and you and your friends can consistently meet, y'all need to all step y'all game up. Because there should be no way where y'all could constantly link if y'all are each doing something productive in your own lives. Everybody's not going to have a first shift job. All y'all not going to be on second shift. All y'all not going to be on third. The way jobs fall, everybody get a little something different. So if your group of friends is actually about something, you got to set stuff up for the future. If I'm going to link with my friends right now, we got to set stuff up for the future like a month out, because everybody has a schedule with responsibilities on it. And nobody is dropping their responsibilities to go hang with their friends. And all the friends understand it because they're not dropping their responsibility to go hang with friends. It's called grown man stuff. They got y'all confused, man. They got y'all thinking that living this life is one big frat party and have a good time, man. It's not. You're going to have to put in some work. You're going to have to grow up. And I don't fault a lot of you young people. And the main reason why I don't fault a lot of you young people is because a lot of people my age never grew up. And these are the people that you're modeling yourself after. So just slow down sometimes and think, man. Think. Just want everybody to think sometimes, man. And this has been What It Look Like TV. Appreciate your friends. Foster those relationships. You're going to need your friends. But more than anything, you're going to need personal growth. And that's a path that you got to walk by yourself. So take a little bit of the focus off of your friends and put a little bit more of the focus on you. Because let's not act like it's not a lot of y'all running around out there with $13, $14 in your pocket. But you just happy that you with the homies. How about this? How about you disappear for a year or two, work hard, and then when you reemerge on the scene, you could possibly help out another homie, and you can actually move the way that you want to move. You don't have to be out trying to penny pinch and make $13 last the evening. You can actually afford the evening, afford the next week, and like I said, possibly help one of your friends out. You gotta want to do better. It's out there. It's out here for the taking. You just gotta want to do it. And you can't be scared of the thought of hard work. Hit me up in the comments section, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know, am I off? Am I on? Did I explain it a little bit better for y'all? You still mad at me? You not mad at me? Either which way, I don't care. But let me know. And I greatly appreciate everybody that has jumped on board over the past week or so. Greatly, greatly appreciate y'all. This your man, Uncle Aaron. What It Look Like TV. If you done made it to this point, you are my MVP. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Check me out on the next one. I'm out of here.